Canada, eh?
Well, we had the day off today. We were just delivering our mushrooms to the airport in the nearest town. We've done some work on camp since we got back. We put in a nice new structure. Gives us some privacy from the road, cover from the rain, and controls the wind. There's a big entrance here. 2 tarps. I'll show you. There's Tom. So there's a tripod on that end, ridge pole, vertical, pull that way, and then this connects them, and then it's just the same thing on this side. Once that's up, we can tie off of it. So I've covered the bush recliner with another tarp tied to that rock. There you go. Camp is pretty much done now. Hot?
Really hot. I think I'm melting.
I'm melting!
It's so warm that we're going a little crazy. People are starting to act a little funny. Now we're going to show you Grandpa Morel's spinning chicken.
Grandpa Morel's going to his chicken now. Okay, just a minute, boys.
And that's going to spin there for an hour or two. And it's attached here with a metal wire that runs over the rock to a log with a rock on it. Nicely done.
Canadian spinning chicken.
Now I'm just gonna sit here after a long day's work and watch that chicken spin. Yeah, spin that chicken. 2 chickens at once. Oh yeah.
Why don't you get your own damn chicken?
Perfectly crispy and perfectly juicy.
Crispy chicken.
You gotta get that sound.
Spinning chicken? That's where it's at. Don't be fooled.
For the last 4 days, it's been between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius. And we've been getting up at 4 in the morning and going picking until about 10 or 11 a.m. and then sort of just trying to get out of the heat until the evening. Then we go out again. Haven't been filming much because we've just been picking the same ground every day. And we've almost farmed that whole main patch now. So this evening we're hoping to go find some new ground, see if the hot weather's brought on some new mushrooms. And it can be dangerous to carry a packboard in this heat. Here's how we get our drinking water, or sorry, our wash water. Nice and cold snow melt. We got a drinking water from somewhere else, but this is fine for wash. And then we're just cooling down all of our different drinking waters in these bottles, because if we leave it out in the structures in camp, it turns to hot water within an hour. And we made a nice pond. So this, we lined it with pebbles and rocks, and it is just so nice when you come back from picking. You walk out of the patch over there, come along here, and you walk right to this and splash off, and it's just awesome. You can see how much green growth has come up in the last few days in this old burnt clear cut. The fireweeds, this fireweed here is about a foot tall now. Horsetail coming up. Here we've got, I think this is, sorry, currant or gooseberry growing wild. Here's some more wild raspberry. I don't think they'll be ready in time for us to eat them, but they're all over the place. Everybody's just overheating in camp right now. Did pretty good this morning though. We all went out and got close to a basket and a half each before 10. All right, so today we're driving up the hill to try to find some new ground. We're gonna hike way up over the mountainside and try to find a whole new area, because we've been farming the same patch for over a week and a half.
Here we are on the mountaintop.
We've come up another 4 or 5 kilometers up the hill, going up the mountain, and we're gonna go this way. There's a decommissioned road, so we're gonna hike it as far as we can and try to get up and over. We're pretty high up on the hill, so it might still be too cold. Well, we're not having too much luck so far, but maybe if we keep looking. Oh, what the hell is that? That's lucky.
Look how little there is green on the ground here. It's not greening out at all.
This tree all burnt out, all the roots burnt, and it fell. You can imagine the chaos when all this happened and these two trees collided. This stump's totally burnt out right through it. And this tree has fallen into this one's stump, this tree's stump. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, bud. Find any mushrooms over there?
No, not yet.
Oh,
What about inside this tree?
I don't know, maybe up higher.
So, we've come up the hill and we found some snow already. We're still finding snow. Oh, Ah! That feels good.
Oh, the truck. Woo. Getting hot now, eh?
How does it feel to wear a toque in this heat? We're going fishing. Better than sitting in camp doing nothing in the heat. Get some dinner. Here we go.
It's in that tree, I can see it.
Oh yeah, there goes the hawk. Classic. Hawk flying over an elk. So we just stopped in this opening here, saw the campfires and thought, maybe that's from people camping here when they're fishing. So I flew the drone up, and sure enough, right through these trees, you can't see it at all from here, there's a beautiful lake. Trying to fish here, and there are hundreds of minnows biting at my feet. Oh man, that's distracting. It's emerald green. Not only does this lake look nice, but it also smells nice. So there's wild mint all over the shore. Ah, lodgepole pine catkins. That's where all that pollen is coming from. These are lodgepole jack pine, not ponderosa. But that's pollen's good on these as well. Still early. This is all wild strawberry. Take a look at this.
This is a nice specimen.
Yeah, that one's further ahead. Go back to camp where those guys are waiting in the hot, dry sun, sweating underneath a tarp. And we're gonna tell them about this lake. Yeah. Here we are, back at the lake. This time we've got a better fisherman with us.
Let's check this lake out. Lots of wild strawberries.
The green dragon.
Whoa, look at that, dude. Shining. Styling.
Nicely done.
Thanks, bud.
Better time of night to fish and a better fisherman.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But...
Success.
Brook trout have no scale, so this is really simple. And rinse them off. You're good to go.
So we've got our cast iron griddle. Lots of coals underneath, ready for a fish. Butter's just melting. Look at that.
Here we go. Alright. Okay, for now. And a slowly come up.
Nice catch.
Nothing like a little brook trout up in the Rocky Mountains, British Columbia, Canada, eh? And the bones are right there. Grab the tail, and then we can just pull all the rest out. Like that.
Griddle fried potatoes, brook trout, cheesy broccoli, and homemade pickled beets from Alex's garden.
Fried yams. Brook trout.
So, Randy's gonna pick them. Go for it. You watch them grow.
1, 2, 3.
And
Nice.
so, there you go. They grew nicely. Well, that's it for this year. We're starting to take everything down. Supposed to have over a week straight of thunder showers, and the burn's not looking too good at this point. There's too many people, and a lot of them are picking babies, which is not good for the mushroom flush. So we don't want to wait out this week of rain. We're gonna move on to some other wild harvests. We've had a great time. And now our next challenge is to take all this down in the rain and wind. Here we go. Well, we've got a break in the rain. Here's all the skeletons to our structures, the framework. And we'll take everything down and stack it against a rock somewhere. Leave no mess behind, absolutely zero garbage left behind. Another mushroom picker will probably come in and grab all these poles and our remaining firewood. That'll be a nice gift to somebody. Alright, we've taken everything down, cleaned everything up. All that's left is natural materials. Stacked all the poles over there. And we're going to leave it as we found it. No garbage. Absolutely no garbage left behind. And here's all that's left, just the fire pit and the rock. There you go. It was a short season, but it was a fun season. Didn't get as much as usual, but we had a great time and had a nice camp. Good season, Tom.
Awesome season.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, awesome, bud. Canada, eh?